Once upon a time, K-dramas were low-key hidden gems, mostly enjoyed within South Korea. Fast forward to now, and they've basically taken over global pop culture. Today, we're diving into the best of Korean TV. The iconic ones, the emotionally devastating ones, the ones that broke the internet, and yes, the ones that turned us into full-blown K-drama addicts. 10. Kingdom. Let's kick things off with Kingdom, Netflix's first Korean original that boldly asked, what if Game of Thrones had zombies, and made sense? Set during the Joseon dynasty, it's a fast-paced fusion of period drama, political intrigue, and full-blown horror. Prince Lee Chang finds himself caught in a deadly plague that turns people into ravenous monsters. But this isn't just a fight for survival, it's a war for the throne. Kingdom reinvented the K-drama playbook and introduced the genre to global thriller fans. Expect royal conspiracies, intense sword fights, and zombies that's Brent. 9. It's okay to not be okay. If Tim Burton directed a love story about healing, It's Okay to Not Be Okay would be it. Ko Moon-young is a children's book author with a gothic flair and zero emotional filter.
Moon Gang-tae is a caregiver hiding deep scars behind a calm smile.
Together, they're messy, magical, and totally magnetic. This drama blends fairy tale aesthetics with raw depictions of trauma, mental health, and family. It's visually stunning, emotionally layered, and darkly funny. Proof that healing isn't always pretty, but it can still be beautiful. 8. Squid Game. Even if you've never watched the K-drama, you've heard of Squid Camp. The viral juggernaut racked up over 1.65 billion viewing hours in its first month, smashed records, dominated Halloween, and ignited think pieces worldwide. But beyond the hype lies a razor-sharp critique of capitalism, desperation, and how far people will go to survive. 456 debt-ridden contestants face off in deadly childhood games for a life-changing fortune. It's not just gore for shock value, it's deeply human, forcing you to care about every win, betrayal, and sacrifice. 7. Mouse. If Squid Game left you shaken,
Mouse will leave you questioning everything,
including your own moral compass.
What if we could detect a psychopath before they commit a crime?
That's the chilling premise behind this intense psychological thriller. Jung Barim is a sweet rookie cop entangled in a brutal serial killer case, and nothing is as it seems. With twist after mind-bending twist, Mouse dives into the gray area between nature, nurture, and evil. 6. Strangers from Hell. This psychological horror show is not for the faint of heart.
Yeon Jong-woo moves into a creepy, dirt-cheap dorm while chasing a dream job in Seoul.
At first, it's just uncomfortable, but soon it's downright disturbing. His neighbors are off in the worst way possible, and Jong-woo starts to unravel as paranoia takes over. Is it all in his head, or is something truly sinister going on? It's chilling, unpredictable, and a full-throttle descent into madness. 5. Goblin, the guardian, the lonely and great god. Goblin isn't just a show, it's a cultural reset. Kim Shin, a 900-year-old immortal goblin cursed to live forever, is searching for his bride, the only one who can end his suffering by pulling the sword from his chest. Enter Ji In-tak, a cheerful high school girl who can see ghosts and accidentally summons him. Their love story spans lifetimes and heartbreaks laced with themes of fate, forgiveness, and fiery chemistry. And the bromance between the Goblin and the Grim Reaper? Legendary. 4. Crash Landing on You.
A literal whirlwind romance that proves love really can fall out of the sky.
When fashion CEO Yoon Se-ri crash lands in North Korea, she meets Ri Jung-hyuk, a stoic piano-playing soldier who reluctantly helps her hide from authorities. Their love is forbidden, fragile, and fiercely real. This K-drama blends romance with political tension, culture clashes, and just enough comedy to keep your heart intact until it absolutely shatters it. Bonus, the actors fell in love in real life, so now we're all just third wheels. 3. Descendants of the Sun. If there were a K-drama Hall of Fame, Descendants of the Sun would be front and center. Yoo Si-jin is a charismatic special forces captain. Kang Mo-yum is a principled, brilliant doctor. Their worlds collide in a disaster-stricken country as they struggle to balance duty and desire.
It's got explosions, helicopters, intense medical emergencies, and enough romantic tension to melt steel. This drama blends war,
Ethics and love into a story that's as gripping as it is emotional.
and when it aired, it was everywhere. Ratings through the roof. 2. When Life Gives You Tangerines. A love letter to the quiet resilience of our parents' generation. Their sacrifices, their bittersweet coming-of-age stories, and the romances that bloomed without text messages or grand gestures. Set in the 1950s Jeju Island,
This drama follows Aeseo,
the spirited girl who dreams of becoming a poet, and Kwon-sik, a quiet farmer who loves deeply and silently. It's not flashy, but that's its power. Unwavering devotion. A slice of life gem that's more soul-soothing than spicy.
1. Reply 1988.
And finally, the crown jewel, Reply 1988.
More than drama, it's a time machine.
It follows 5 childhood friends growing up in the tight-knit Seoul neighborhood in the late 80s as they navigate family, first loves, and late-night ramen hangouts. There's no villain, no apocalypse, just warm, real life, love, laughter, sibling fights, and the little moments that shape who we become. By the final episode, you'll feel like you lived there too. It's not just a show.
It's an experience.
So there you have it, the ultimate K-drama starter pack. Drop your favorite in the comments and tell us which drama emotionally destroyed you. Hit like if you've ever said just one more episode and then saw the sunrise. And don't forget to subscribe to First Curiosity for more binge-worthy recommendations.